guys, this is Pooja Anil and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about 5 skills every dancer should know. Now I'm not saying you have to be pro in all this, nor I'm saying I'm pro in all this, but it'll be definitely good if you know these skills. Like basic knowledge is enough. These are completely out of my experience that I'm sharing with you all, so I hope this helps. Like how the saying goes, necessity is the mother of invention. That's how I came across all these skills. Now if you're a person who wants to be a self-made dancer, I'm sure these tips would help. Starting from audio editing. If you're going to perform somewhere or the other, editing the music, adding music, mixing to music, all these are things that you got to do. I remember when I had to do my first solo dance competition, the time limit was 3 minutes and the song that I chose was 6 minutes. I had nobody to ask how to cut music. There was nobody who I knew this kind of stuff. So just like how anybody does, I went and Googled how to cut music, and Google gave me so many options. I went and clicked the first option. It told me to download a software. I downloaded it, opened the software. It was literally French for me. So again, literally went back to Google and asked how to cut songs in this particular software, and that's how I learned it. Now, this was like back in 2012 or even earlier. So back then we didn't have these music editing softwares on our phones. Right now it's even easier and user friendly for most of the people. Do download them and check them out. It's not that difficult. Now that brings us to point number 2, video editing. Same situation, my dance teacher asked me to set up a background for our dance. Some things are describing the dance and so on. And I was like, okay. Again, I don't know anybody who does video editing or anything of that sort. I went back to Google again, searched for editing softwares. A list of options came. I went and downloaded the first option. Again, I'm seeing Dutch and German here. So same process repeating, went back to Google, searched on how to add, cut, paste, do every single stuff in it, and I learned it. Again, coming back to the same point, now you can do all these things in your phone. It's much more user friendly and so on. So yeah, try learning them. Again, it is not that difficult.
Coming to point number 3, Photoshop. Now this is not something I came across because of dance. Thanks to architecture, I was forced to learn Photoshop. But before architecture, I did come across Photoshop because I wanted to edit photos for my dance, like whatever. But then when I went and checked Photoshop, it was fun. Oh, French and I totally understood nothing. I was like, okay, bye. And once I got into architecture, I had to learn it because I had to design the sheets and all that. I mean, if Photoshop was not introduced to me, I would still nail it, guys, because I had Paint and PPT. Like, I am legend pro in it. Like, I used to make my own advertisements. I used to go to Paint, and with the mouse I used to draw around the shape and everything. I used to cut it out like that, copy it and paste it. I don't know what I used to do. And then I bring it to PowerPoint presentation, add text, add images, paste everything to like a collage. There, my image is ready. That's how I used to create photos. Paint and PPT. I mean, if I get any pictures like that that I've edited, I will definitely put it in somewhere. Cringe-worthy moment, guys. So at least because of architecture, now I know how to use Photoshop, and I design my thumbnails with it. Now we covered a lot of technical stuff, so now we can talk about some practical stuff. Point number 4 on the list, choosing aesthetical costumes. I don't know who is this costume designer in these rental shops, how they choose these materials, how they choose these crazy colors. You know, like literally, this just hot mess. Like, oh, people who choose these colors, no? Like, I personally had moments where I just stare at the costume and be like, on what mind have they decided to put this as a costume? I have no idea. I mean, there were literally times when I went and told the dental shop Chetan that, Chetan, I want this top, but I don't want that skirt. You give me this skirt. And don't give me that top. I'll wear these two together. And the Chetan was like, no, you have to take both of them. I was like, great. So now this is really applicable when you actually decide to stitch your own costume, or if you decide to create your own costumes from Jugaad. Well, if you need some Jugaad costume ideas, do let me know in the comment section. Maybe I can do a video on that. So yeah, choosing the right color scheme for your dance actually enhances the beauty of the dance. So make sure that everything is in proper sync. And last but not the least, point number 5. How to take a dance video. I've seen many people, their dance will be just beautiful, but then as a visualizer, you are not getting the right impact. And it's purely because of the way how you recorded the video. The angle, the lighting, everything would have been a mess. Again, I'm not a pro at this, even I have messed it up a lot of times. But from as much as my small understanding, these are the small tips that I can give you that I follow when I take my videos. Now watching a performance from a high angle or a low angle could be a bit uncomfortable, and not necessarily it can turn out to be good. Also make sure when you record a dance, the video camera that you're holding is always steady. Yes, there are so many dance videos where the camera moves along the step and all that. All that is cool when it's done the right way. Watching a dance performance when the camera is literally falling all jiggly, it won't look good. Another thing that annoys the crap out of me even in my videos is the lighting. I don't know how, even if I'm standing in a lit place, sometimes everything turns out to be too dark or sometimes everything just becomes too bright. So for issues like that, an external light source would be a great option. Although that sounds very fancy. Emergency lamp, torch, your flashlight, all this will do. Ringlet to the mountain, you know. Jugaad. Jugaad is her name. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you found this informative enough, do share this with your friends who are dancers. And yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So I'll see you guys another day with another video. Bye! If you're into a lot of dance,
Yabba, 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 yabba,